Hello students, welcome to RBF Solutions Programming Training. Today I will teach you how to create a PHP calculator using PHP. Okay, let's start. First you install your XAMPP server, then switch on the Apache and MySQL first, then minimize it and open the VS Code editor. In VS Code editor, you open the project folder from XAMPP server htdocs. Okay, I already opened it. So now you create a page with with extension PHP. So I'm creating a page using extension index.php. Now just press exclamation and tab to create the structure of HTML. Then calculator using PHP. Then in the body section you start your HTML part, that user interface for calculator. Then press Ctrl plus font slash to make it commented. After that you create a header h1, use my calculator center then create your form name equals to frm1 and action equals to blank and method equals to post. Then you create two input box in enter value 1, then enter value 1, then input type text, input type equals to text, name equals to, suppose name equals to text name, because suppose you said name as a num1 or num2, like this, set name as num1 and then enter value 2, enter value 2, enter value 1 and enter value 2, then again input type equals to text, name equal to num2, close. So now you can create option button so that you can choose your option for addition, subtraction, multiplication, okay, and division. Okay, so for option button you can use the radio button. Okay, input type equals to radio, input type radio, value equal to addition, or short name add, value equals to add, and name equals to cal. Okay, then just print addition and br tag, then input type equals to radio, value equals to subtract, name is same for all radio button, that is subtraction, then input type equals to radio, value equals to multiplication, name equals to cal. Name always same in radio button because it's option button. You at a time you can choose one option. Multiplication, then br, then again input type equals to division, value equals to div, dv, and name equals to cal division. br mean line break. Okay, now you complete your form part. So our form part is completed. Now close the form. Then if you plan to write the PHP code in same page, then you start writing. But you say if you are planning to send the PHP control in another page, then you should mention the action page here. Okay, target.php. Otherwise, you just use a blank space here. Okay. So after form part, dynamic backend code here. Okay, now I missed my submit button, so you should create an input type equals to submit here, submit, name equals to submit, and value equals to calculate. Okay, so in PHP, name is very important because PHP take input from the name. So now I'm considering some variables here. Before setting variables, we should create a PHP segment. So this is our PHP segment, so that we can write our backend code. Now if is set, confirm that you are pressed your submit button or not. If you not press submit button, then the if part not execute. If you not use the if is set, then you expect to get a notice, okay, or warning. Because the PHP value is automatically execute when you run this program, but till you not press the submit button, but all the PHP variable will be executed. So that's why you should confirm that you use if is set button. So if is set, then $_post, then submit, then $num1 equals to $_post num1 as I have said. Look here, I said that now text box 1 name is name1 and text box 2 name is name2. Okay, so that's why I take input from num1 and num2. Okay, so now again consider $num2 equals to $_post num2 then another variable is calculation. So in this program we should confirm which calculation the user send to the backend. So if you click the choice after selection, after my selection, when you press submit, the along with the value, the calculation also store in a variable, that is either addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. Okay, which option usually actually choose. Okay, so that's why the calculation store in the $cal variable. So here I am store the calculation value, that is post name is cal, that's I am writing cal here, cal, then semicolon. Now just you receive all those values. Okay, after receiving those values, you can you can create a function so that you can execute the entire code. So create a function here. So create a function, calculate calculate, then you receive those parameter as argument. Okay, so in $n1 I'm planning to receive that $num1, then $n2 catch $num2, and calcu catch the value of cal. Okay, now in this function now I'm creating a switch case statement. Okay, in switch case I just pass the operation, it is the calcu. Okay, as per the value, the particular case will be executed. Case 1, it is case, not case 1, case add. So add here the value of, if the user select the first option, then the value passed, that is add. If the user selects second option, then the value passed is subtraction. If the user select third, then multiplication. If the user select the fourth option, then divi. So in first option get the value, it is add. So calcu pass this value and calcu get this value from this variable cal. Okay, then create a summation operation. Just declaring a variable compute, then $n1 plus $n2. Okay, then in case 2, it is subtraction, must confirm all this name. If you doing any mistakes, the program will not execute, so we confirm about this. The name is a case sensitive, so $compute equal to $n1 minus $n2 case multiplication colon $compute equals to $n1 into $n2 case division $compute equal to $n1 by $n2. Like this you can store the result in compute. After that, and after each line, as I am designing a switch case, you know that after completing each case we should create a break statement, otherwise the next case will be executed. Okay, so you must close with a break statement here after each line. Okay, so I am using the break statement after each line. So now I completed my switch case section. After that you return the result. When you return your result, say return $compute. When you return your results, is stored in this function. Okay, and function this pass this value to the main part. Okay, now I'm echoing this value out of functions, just using the break statements, and return this value. Then in the last part, so bracket open, bracket close, function close, switch case close, function close. Now echo result $calcu br line break, then first number $num1, then br, then second number $num2. Okay, then again br for line break. As I am trying to create a design here. I'm trying to create a design here. Okay, to print the output. So this is my output section. So output section. In output section, I just plan to print this value. So I'm storing here $z equal to, now call calculate function, calculate, then pass those argument, that is num1, num2, and $calcu and $cal. Okay, I pass this variable to the function. Okay, and function calculate the result and return through compute. Okay, and calculate pass the result. So ultimately the calculate function store the result, and calculate pass this result to z, and now I'm printing the result is dot $z. Okay, but I think here is a mistake, but because this brace is showing marks. Okay, let's check. Calculate. Okay, semicolon here. Okay. Again. Okay, if I should close the if is set method. Okay, so here is if is set, then function close, then if is set close, switch case open, switch case, oh, here is a mistake, switch case open, switch case close, then now it's okay. Okay, one curly brace is showing extra, now it's okay. Okay, now try to run this program. So after, then open the browser. Okay, open the browser. Here is my browser. So localhost, then micro. Okay, so addition, before addition, just after text box, you can place a paragraph back here. You can write here options is 3 tag. Options are as follows. Okay, and close h2 tags and bf tag. Let's refresh it. Options are as follows. Then again division, okay, let's take radio, dv, okay, okay, now it's look good. Okay, now enter value for 34. Calculate. Oh, but I got a message here in line number 54 where it is working fine, but I calculate is an unexpected variable, line number 45. Line number 54. Line number 54. Just okay. Now it's working fine. Okay. Hope you understand. Now 34, 30, then 20, just subtraction, select subtraction, then calculate, result is 10. So like this way you can create a PHP calculator using front-end and back-end technology in same page. So now just go through it. Just first of so go through the steps one by one. First you create a HTML interface, right? Then you create your options, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, from action equals to blank, and the PHP section you just write if is set $post submit, because the name of this button is submit button, that's why I'm creating here submit. So when if we press the press the button, then is validate the input, and $num as PHP receives those values using post events, because in form I set the method as post. So got all those values in num1, num2 and cal, right? After that we create a function calculate. Within this function I am creating a switch case statement. In switch case statement, in each case we just send our control as per the case. First case is addition, second subtraction, then multiplication, then division. As per the user choice, the particular case will be executed, then break and return compute. When you return compute, the return send those value in calculate, right? And calculate pass this value in z. So when in the main part, so this is our, if we number each and every part, then this is our first part, is part 1. This part 1, first part 1 is called, then this section is part 2, function call is part 2, then function definition is part 3. So whenever we are working with function, you should very much confirm about the flow of data. So after part 3, in part 4, function return the value. After that, in part 5, we store the value and print the output in part 5. Okay, like this the entire program is working. Okay, part 1 create the user interface, then in part 2, okay, then in part 2 call the function and pass those value, okay, and function receive those value and compute as per the case and return the ultimate value in function, and function send this value in z and print the z. Okay, thank you very much.